Hello, you guys. Welcome back to Channel Clay. I hope that you're doing well wherever you are in this crazy, crazy world. Now, dang, Karen, dang. Karen Huger of Real Housewives of Potomac has been sentenced today in Maryland for her DUI. And I can't say that this is unexpected. I figured she was going to get some jail time, especially with how she's handled this whole ordeal from the very beginning, just lacking accountability. And she even was on the show saying that she was going to be vindicated. Then the body cam footage came out and it was shown that she very much so was in the wrong. And my mom and I were talking about it. It's like, did she forget? Like, she blacked out and she forgot maybe what all took place that night, and she didn't know she was on camera. She didn't know she told the cop that she was lit. She didn't know she said she was Thomas Jefferson's concubine. Like, maybe she just didn't know and she forgot. But whoever her counsel was should have advised her of what was actually happening in reality and not let her handle this so poorly from the beginning. Like, it's just, terrible. All around terrible. Karen has been sentenced to 2 years in prison. I didn't expect years behind anything, quite honestly. I thought they were going to be a little bit more lenient on her. Not that she deserves it, given 4 DUIs. But I did think that they were going to be lenient on her. However, they did suspend 1 year. And so she's only sentenced, I guess, to 1 year. I don't know why they did it like that. 2 years with 1 suspended, so she's only serving 1 year. And then they're also saying that potentially it could get down to like 6 months, 3, or even 3 to 4 months of her serving time. But any time in jail at all is way too long. And I just don't see Karen as being the type to thrive in jail. Like, there's some people that are able to make their situation better, and they can learn from it, maybe come out, write a book like we've seen Teresa do, or Martha Stewart, which I'm sure Jen Shaw is going to be doing. And maybe if Karen's looking at those ladies and how they've handled serving their time, maybe she's in her headspace like, okay, I can do this. I've got this. I'm gonna make some friends. I'm gonna tell some stories. I'm still the Grand Dame. I was on Potomac. Like, she could still try to find her way in the community, in the jail, and find her little community. And there's a lot to learn, a lot of life experience at 61 that I'm sure she's going to pick up and learn while she's in there. And this experience, I'm sure, is going to teach her never to drink and drive again. It's irresponsible, and we all know that, and it is what it is, and Karen is going to have to serve the time. Okay, so I have the People magazine article to try to get a little more details on what went down in the courtroom. So apparently Karen was there with her husband Ray, of course. They've been married 28 years. She was dressed in all black because she knew. And she's also, with her 2 years with 1 year suspended, she's also going to have to serve 5 years of probation. She apparently has 30 days to appeal the judge's decision and reconsider this order. However, I just think Karen should just bow out, do the time, because what if they do it again and then they decide to give her more time because she's just not getting it? Like, it's been 4 times that you've had a DUI. You have to serve some time. It's only right. So I hope they don't appeal. I hope she just goes and does her time and gets it over with. While taken into custody, Huger told her husband, "You will be all right," and that God got you, a source tells People, who was on the scene. People has reached out to Huger's rep for a comment, but they haven't given one. Damn. They took her straight away. I definitely thought that they were going to give her a report time, but they took her straight away. But with her saying that to Ray, "You'll be all right, God's got you," maybe like her headspace is all right. Maybe she's gonna toughen up. I think Karen has thicker skin than we think, and I think that she's just gonna have to adapt to her situation and her environment, learn something. I mean, hell, she's gonna have a fantastic fucking story when she departs. Look what's happened with Teresa. She was able to pick back up where she left off. Same with Martha Stewart. I'm sure Jen Shaw likely will have a little special whatever. I don't know if they'll have her back on Real Housewives of Salt Lake City, but I'm sure she's gonna get right back into doing what she was doing. When Luann embarrassingly was caught on camera, I think she even like threatened a cop or assaulted one of the other, but she got right back into it. Now she's the cabaret queen of the world, okay? Living her best life. So Karen's just gonna have to take this as a situation, follow these other ladies and what they've done and how they've picked themselves back up. And she's gonna be all right. She's gonna be all right. But she had to do this. She had to serve some time. And the judge was just not having it. So, in other sad news, I saw come down my timeline that Michelle Trachtenberg has passed, and she was only 39. You may not know her by name, but you probably know her by face. She's been in quite a few movies and television shows throughout her career. And I have rewatched Gossip Girl I don't know how many times, and I have seen her in her role Georgina, which she absolutely just thrived in that role. She played the bitch and she did it wonderfully, but I'm sure she was a really sweet person, besides the role she played. It's just sad though. It kind of took my breath away when I saw it because I was like, hold up, wait, is this a joke? Like, I don't know why that was my first thought, like, oh, is this a joke? Because it's just so random, you know, and she's so young, 39. Just so tragic, and obviously it's not known yet how it happened, but I'm sure that news is going to come out soon. But I did see some people saying that from her IG, it looked like potentially she was struggling, and it's just so sad. It's really, really sad. So my heart goes out to her and her family. I feel like we kind of grew up with her. She was in Harriet the Spy too, the Ice Queen, like a figure skating movie. So it's just a sad situation. I don't know why that one kind of got me. I was like, whoa, that's weird. Maybe it's because I've watched Gossip Girl so many times. So like I've seen her in these episodes time and time again, and I always enjoyed the role that she played as Georgina. Wow, strange things. What a day, man. What a day. So I hope yours is doing better than Karen's for sure. And I hope that you have a lovely rest of your day wherever you are in this crazy, crazy world.